Hey everybody, welcome back to PlumFiggy Plans. This is Tammy. Hope everyone is doing well and welcome back to my channel. It's the middle of summer. Well, I guess technically summer just started, but it feels like it's the middle of the summer for us here in the Midwest. School gets out end of May-ish, middle to end of May. So we're right in the heart of it here. So yeah, all right. So it's time for setting up my July pages for my personal everyday bullet journal. I had originally wanted to use this as my initial setup for the entire journal. Let me get this stuff out of the way here. This is an older sticker book from the Happy Planner. I don't even remember how old this is. Let's see if I can find a date. 2021, so 4 years ago, came out with it. And I just thought it was kind of the perfect one to go with this journal. It just really matches the colors and everything. So I also thought I'd quickly do a little walkthrough of how this journal is going so far. What is going on here? Got this. There we go. So as you can see, I've added actually a second pocket. This was really easy. I don't remember if I've shown this or not, but this is really easy. So if you have a piece of ephemera or whatever, all you need to do is add your adhesive at the bottom and then the side that you don't want to be open. And so then you're able to tuck in whatever it is that you might want to tuck in. And I'm still able to access the original pocket, although I did glue this down. I can very easily unstick that if I wanted to, but I don't. There we go. I might need to put a sticker down there. So I'm still able to access this gusseted pocket here, which I don't really foresee me needing to do that all that often. I've just got an extra to-do list thing from my Daphne's diary, and then this is just a happy birthday postcard also from the Daphne's diary planner that I'm using for work this year. And then in here I've got my handy dandy little ruler that I always like to use. I originally got this one thinking I wasn't gonna like it at all, but to be honest with you, it's awesome because it's definitely wide enough to make these kinds of lines. I typically don't have lines that are too much longer than this that I make, so it's kind of perfect. It also bends, so if your journal is getting chunky like my other one was, it really is nice because it bends to the shape of your page. So kind of a handy little tip there. This is just another bookmark ruler that came in that Daphne's diary planner this year, and then some monthly tabs, but I honestly don't think I'll use these. It's not really my favorite design, to be honest, and I really don't know how they would work. They just seem a little flimsy to me, and I'm happily using the Midori index clips. So yeah, so all right, let's go ahead and do a flip through. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna show my Calendex page just because it's got health information and private stuff, but we'll just, so you can see after the pen a little bit. So here's my future log. We're gonna just noting a few things in here that are upcoming. Obviously more things will come. My to-do list is long and I've only got one thing marked off. Here's kind of how my monthly looks after the month is done. So as I go along every day as I'm journaling or planning, I guess I should say, I do fill it in. So honestly, it kind of grows from the left to the right and top down. So I'll add stickers as I go. I just basically make sure I have space to write in the important things that I want to note, and then I'll add stickers later. got a few little monthly reminders for myself, and then just any other notes. I don't need to write down here, but I like to have the option to if I want to. And then here's kind of an idea of a weekly. We'll just cover that. And yeah, so I'll kind of show on this next one. I haven't filled in this whole weekend yet. It's Sunday the 30th. No, Sunday the 29th of June. And so basically what I do is I start with the basic frame of it, with obviously the days that are stickered in or however I'm going to do it, and then a design for the to-do, and I kind of just use whatever sticker book that I plan on using. Been using the Happy Planner sticker books a lot, and Paper Studio from Hobby Lobby. They've got some really good ones that are really affordably priced, and so I tend to just kind of grow. It grows. So as the days go on, I just add my notes, add whatever to-do lists, or make any notes about what's happening in the week, or something I want to call out. Like on June 26th, we went to see the new John Wick movie. It's like Ballerina or whatever, and I liked it more than I thought I would. So, just simple little things like that. Went to eat at a ramen place, and then the next day I got dumplings. So, and then we had a lot of leftovers. And so as you can see, I haven't filled in Saturday and Sunday yet, and barely filled in Friday. But every night I'll just spend 10 to 15 minutes-ish if I haven't already written during the day, because this does go with me to work. It sits in front of me at work. I have my work planner over here, and then this planner over there in front of my two different monitors at work. And so as I'm working or thinking throughout the day, I'm able to add notes or whatever it might be. So typically this would be Hobonichi weeks in the past, but this is my first bullet journal version of this planner for myself, so I'm really enjoying it so far. And one of the reasons is because I have these empty pages at the end of the month, or whatever, at the end of each month, instead of at the back with Hobonichi weeks, which I always forgot about it. I would never really use those open note pages all that often. And so this is kind of cool for me. This kind of how my brain works a little bit better, but I'm able to add extra pages at the end of the month as I need for whatever's kind of happening. So we're going to be going to Milwaukee in about a week to go to a Dodgers game, and then I'm just thinking about what else we might want to do there. My boyfriend also has some ideas. We're planning to go to California at some point, hopefully, and so I'm gonna jot down ideas for that. So these are pages that I can turn back to. The next page is writing, some more writing, and then my first bullet journal finished in June, and so I kind of wanted to document that. So, all right. So my boyfriend just got home, so I'm gonna need to switch to voiceover, but we'll start with the July setup, and I'll be using the sticker book and some of these fun pens and some date stickers from the Agenda 52 numbers and days sticker book. So hope you enjoy, and I will I'll be talking to you in just a second. All right. Bye. Alrighty, so first page we're gonna do is the July intro page, and there were a few bigger stickers in this sticker book that I thought I wanted to use, especially some of those what do you call those, mandala style tile images. That one right there I definitely wanted to use, but I didn't really need the circle around it. And so I thought, well, I'm just going to cut around the part that I do want to use, and I can use the other parts maybe in some other way later in the month. So that's basically what I'm doing now. That is a good reminder to all of us, especially me, that you don't have to use a sticker exactly the way that it is if it's not going to work quite right for you in your layout. So go ahead and keep the rest of this page in the back there for other things. And then I really liked that Explore, Dream, Discover. I thought that could work really well, and you can see there I decided I would do a vertical layout with another blue, another blue and green mandala shape along with that pink and orange. I thought that would look really nice together. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And this is a really simple intro page, really not having to do too much here as far as design goes. These are nice big stickers and they work really well together. So just gonna lay that one out, and then I think I liked that one there just because of the size. It was about the same, about the same size as the first one I put down, and we'll have to trim a little bit off the top and bottom, but I think this turned out really nicely. And then on the right hand side of that page, we'll just put the month, July. So get to that in just a second. All right, so coming back to the sticker book, looking for some more inspiration. There is that colorful hello sticker. I definitely want to use that. And just double checking that I picked the right color pink of the Tombow marker. And I'm gonna just draw out the word July. And then one thing, that was barely hanging over the edge, and I thought I got it, but I didn't. And I don't know, it's fine in the end. But one thing I noticed about the sticker set is there is a slight outline, like a kind of a messy outline to the words in the stickers. And so I thought, well, I could easily do that. And so I'm just using a 0.38 black pen. I forget exactly which one that one is. It's a uni pen. I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's a really nice one. I like it. If I can find it, I'll put a link to what it is or maybe not a link, but I'll list it in the description below for you. So yeah, I really liked how that looks. It's really cute. It says Hello July. And now I'm just looking for something that can go underneath the word July, just to kind of bookend that whole little section there. And there was this really perfect orange kind of washi sticker. It says Bring on the Fun. So I thought that was a really fun little intro page. All right, so now working on the calendar page. I spared everyone the time of actually drawing all the lines. It's pretty boring. I'm sure you can find so many other places that will, YouTube videos that will show that, and I'll show it again in some capacity. But another thing I wanted to do with this setup was I used that 0.38 black, very fine line pen to do the lines with. And then throughout the month pages, in the weekly pages and whatnot, I'm then going over that line, not super neatly, kind of messy like, with another color of gel pen that I've picked out. This one in particular happens to be from Michaels, and it's from a cheap little set of gel pens that I picked up from them. It's like less than $5 for like, I don't know, 20 gel pens or whatever. But as you can see, I'm having a hard time. I did not plan this out very well as far as dry time goes. and I'm smudging some of those lines that I had just made. So going forward, I'm going to be a little smarter about how I draw the lines, so I can avoid the smudges. As I work through the month in this planner, I will most likely cover those smudges with other stickers from this sticker book, and stickers that I'm gonna plan on using throughout the month. So I'm not too worried about that, but yeah, it is a little frustrating, especially when you're trying to make your journal spread super pretty and perfect, right? So yeah, just another reminder that perfection is always a goal, a nice goal, but probably never able to be achieved. Okay, so at this point now, there is a bigger smudge there on the left side line. And so I've just kind of been looking for one of these vertical box stickers so I could kind of slip that in there and cover that. And again, I'm making the sticker work for me rather than using a sticker that how it might have been intended originally. And I'm just layering these two. I thought it would work pretty well in that left column there. So I don't need that space for writing, thankfully. I'll use the bottom part of the page for some writing. And again, I probably didn't wait long enough, but using another one of the highlighter pens that I had pulled out that matches colors from the sticker book, and wrote out July again, and using that same black 0.38 pen to do the outlining of July. I really love how these pages turned out. They're so bright and colorful. It's very different from what I do junk journaling wise in my junk journal life. Junk journals tend to be more vintage and muted and distressed and old looking, right? So it's a really refreshing thing to do in this kind of a style where you get to show your brighter side a little bit. So I'm really enjoying doing both of those things kind of together and at the same time, but in very different ways and different mediums, using the bullet journal versus a handmade journal. It is a junk journal. But that there was a little calendar number set that I picked up from AliExpress a while back, and gosh, the weekday abbreviations and that font is just perfect size, especially for this size Traveler's Notebook bullet journal. And I've really been enjoying them. They're just really handy. So I decided I wanted to use kind of another pink, I guess. I wanted to use a color that would contrast a little bit in a way with the pink highlighter that I did with the Tombow. And of the choices on this page that I had, I felt like that coral pinkish orange color worked the best. And I love how that turned out, especially with the aqua lines behind it. It looks really cool to me. So really enjoying that. And now it's just a matter of adding a header for the space where I'm going to be writing little highlights throughout the month down below, and then probably another sticker of some kind to decorate a little bit more on the right hand side of the page. I don't need tons of space down in the margins on the calendar pages here, but because I do write in the actual days of the month what's happening here and there. So what I have down there is the perfect space for me. So yeah, I decided to go ahead with another one of these mandala blue and green stickers. I thought the colors of that were kind of perfect to go with the rest of the page. It's the opposite colors, I guess you might say, and I just think it works really well. So decided to go ahead and use one of these stickers in the back that says remember. In hindsight, I kind of wish that I had changed the stickers in that margin so that the words from the sticker above remember were up high and the mandala sticker was on the bottom so that the words all weren't right next to each other. But I mean, that's pretty much in the weeds right there. I will say I did go back and add some pink Tombow highlights to the section on the bottom. You'll see that in the pictures at the very end of this video. So, okay, yep, and I was smart. And I thought before I did it, and I'm gonna go left to right and not smudge the gel ink this time. So this time I'm using kind of a fluorescent orange color, and this will be my first weekly for the month. And here I'm thinking, oh, I should have done July 1st before I even did the gel pen. And so just, learning as I go. So next time I'll write July 1st and then I'll do the gel pen later. So these weekly spreads, I decided to keep with the Hobonichi Weeks layout. And to be honest with you, it may not change from that going forward in this journal. We'll see. I don't know. That is the beauty of a bullet journal. You are able to be as flexible as you want to be with your layouts and styles. But this layout just really works well for me. And as I thought more about it, I was like, well, if it's working really well, why would I want to change that? So I'm just going to go ahead and keep with it until I maybe get bored and I want to try something different. And then at that point, I might do that. But for now, this is working, so I'm going to keep going with it. All right, so back in this days of the week, months, and dates sticker book from Hobby Lobby, I just found some cute little stickers to put for the days of the week, and then I'm using pink for the rest of the dates for the rest of this month. And I'm going to go ahead and set up my first week and get started. I don't normally do quite this much decoration. Normally all I would do is basically the checkoff list or to-do list, and not even start writing that yet. I would most likely just put to do, and then that I usually would tend to do this on a Sunday night or Sunday, and then it will be ready for me the following Monday, because that's when my weeks start for this section. I go Monday through Sunday in this view, and so typically this is what I would be doing on a Sunday, and more than I would even do normally. Normally this kind of thing is something I would do throughout the week. As the week goes on, I would decorate and from top down basically. So anyway, so found a little quote there. I thought that would be kind of nice, and I like the color. Again, I'm just trying to get different colors on the page and keep it light and bright. I just really have been enjoying that, especially in July when we're in the middle of the summer season. So here I decided to go ahead and add some boxes to kind of just do some highlights throughout the week. I don't know what those highlights are yet. But again, just trying to get some more color on the page. We've got a lot of orange and pink tones. I thought adding some blues and greens would be a good idea to kind of juxtapose the July in the upper left corner there. So found a few different blues and greens, and just spacing those around my to-do list. And then they could be to-do list items as well, but maybe more important, or it could just be documenting whatever things might happen throughout the week. That there was just a little decorative washi strip sticker. And so yeah, now I'm just looking for little headers for these boxes that I just did. And as I'm editing, I can't read them, but you can probably read them easier on the screen that you're looking at. Yeah, I made that one too high up, so I had to put the header off to the side, which it works. It's fine. I didn't have a lot of room to write in that box, so I didn't really want to sacrifice all the writing room from it. But yeah, so I think I'm basically done here. I'm probably just looking through to see if there's anything else I wanted to add. They had those little mandala stickers, this little circle ones, and I thought that would be really cute. Just go ahead and add a couple of those in between those empty spaces there. And I always try to do things in threes if I can. So we'll add 2 off to the right hand page, and then we'll add a 3rd up here. Don't want to use too much of my writing space for Monday, but honestly I don't usually have a whole lot to write about on Mondays anyway. So yep, and I remembered I got to do the July 1st. And yeah, so that's basically what I'm going to do to finish out the rest of my month for July. I'm just going to set up and do the highlighter for July on the rest of the pages, and then outline in the gel pen contrasting color. And as July goes on, I will decorate the pages with the stickers each night and during the day as I use my planner. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed coming along with me today and seeing a little bit of a different process, I guess, for everyday journal. This is one that I do use. It's my day in, day out daily task journal, and really enjoy using it. So hope everyone has a great rest of their day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.